All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And this is the first time I've seen this winery here in Florida, Revolver Wine Company. I've heard about them, you know, Page. There's another Page in Washington State. And this is a former somm. He's been making wine for 20 years now. And let me tell you, making some pretty damn good stuff. He's got a really good handle on packaging, which, you know, it's not the most important thing to us that you know how to make a wine look good, but it does help to sell it when the packaging is good. I don't agree with the big bottles. These bottles are just ridiculous in size, but like I said, this guy is making really good wines. This Chenin Blanc from Clarksburg, it's kind of a classic tutti frutti style of California Chenin Blanc. It's got a nice amount of tree fruit, quince, apricot, and peach with some white flour, some honey, a little barrel fermented neutral oak for a little extra texture. All the barrels come from Farniente Chardonnay program, and the rest is in stainless, and they do a little batonnage on the lees as well. Only 231 cases, almost like apple juice, though, on the tongue. Really a juicy, fruity wine, but very good if you like that kind of thing. These guys make this in a 3,700 square foot garage, a true garage-ish winery, and most of the wines they make around 200 cases of. Like this, the Fury, which this is actually 800 case production, 95% Cabernet Franc, 5% Petit Syrah, named after his ex-wife. All right, I don't know if we like that story, but anyways, lower mid-valley fruit. This wine's got a really sweet bouquet, a lot of tobacco and peppery spice there, sweet herbs, a little balsamic quality, a little bit of VA. The second bottle they opened up was much cleaner, big and chewy wine, lots of blackberry liqueur-like fruit on the tongue, fine tannins, a nice touch of that peppery spice along with the bitter cocoa on the finish. A very good wine at $54. And the Revolver No Quarter Cabernet Sauvignon from Mount Veeder. This is, well, I think he named his wine not after a gun, but after a Beatles song here. So there's another reference probably to another musical song here. The only 78 cases produced. This wine's 85% Cabernet Sauvignon, 15% Cabernet Franc from Mount Veeder, and it's got a little bit of a green herbal character to that dark currant and cherry berry fruit. Not like the 2011 vintage was like wintergreen, but a little bit of herbs there going on. And this wine's also got some dark cocoa there. Really big and rich, a good amount of that dark currant and berry fruit on the tongue. Nicely built, nice hint of tobacco spice and that herbal nuance from the nose through the finish, along with dark chocolate. At $84, excellent juice. The Page Proprietary Red from Napa. Now you have my attention. This wine, a blend of mostly Cabernet, but a lot of Petit Verdot, Cab Franc, a little bit of Merlot and Malbec thrown in there. Only 2 barrels made. It's from Mount Veeder, Stag's Leap, and Northern Carneros fruit. A little bit of VA here on the nose as well, but this wine opened up very nicely on the second day. Wow, it needed a day to open up a big wine. 100% French oak here. Lots of currants and cassis berry fruit, and a little bit closed at first, but like I said, man, that second morning, the dark chocolate, the espresso, the tobacco spice coming out as this wine opens, and a really big wine. And the bottle, very big as well. Like I said, obnoxiously large, but ripe round tannins here. This wine, a nice plush texture as it opens up. Much better on the second day. Most excellent juice, and the price also a notch up. These last few wines pushing the $100 envelope. This one at $101.25. The Revolver Stash Cabernet Sauvignon, only 95 cases or 4 barrels. Mostly Cabernet with a little bit of Petit Verdot and a splash of Cabernet Franc in the blend. This got rich currant cassis berry fruit, also array of herbs, spices, a little mint chocolate chip cookie kind of note, sweet tobacco spice. This wine big and chewy on the tongue. Layers of that rich fruit, a host of spice and dark chocolate notes through the long layered finish. Another big bottle. Excellent juice. I didn't like it quite as much as the Page or as the Vine Vein, which has a really cool picture of a golden heart on the label. And again, a huge bottle. This is made for the guitar player for Green Day. Mostly Cabernet, little Petit Verdot, and Petit Syrah in the blend. Mount Veeder and Stag's Leap fruit. Only 95 cases made here again. And this wine, like I said, man, big and rich. These 2013s have got a lot of fruit, man. Dark cherry liqueur, currant, cassis. Really well endowed. Some sweet balsamic notes, dark chocolate and more. Opening up very nicely on the second day. This is a big boy, but it's got balance here as well. A lot of rich fruit. A lot of tannins, but a firm hand of acidity as well. A lovely array of violet floral notes, toasty oak spice, and that graphite minerality coming in. This wine opens up. It's got everything in proportion. Most excellent juice, except for the bottle size. $160.50 a bottle. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Revolver Wine Company. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.